was sitting in the kitchen talking to a friend when my friend said she knew there were cookies in the tin. I knew she couldn't see 'em, wondered how could she tell? She must have seen 'em there by the way they smelled. Seeing with my ears, seeing with my nose, seeing with my fingers, seeing with my toes. There's magic in the morning and a big surprise. All the things I can see without my eyes. I was walking down the street to the grocery store. I had a little bit of popcorn, but I wanted some more. I was looking at a bird who was flying pretty low. I saw the curb with my foot when I stubbed my toe. Seeing with my ears, seeing with my nose, seeing with my fingers, seeing with my toes. There's magic in the morning and a big surprise. All the things I can see without my eyes. Yesterday at school the teacher said we could begin, so she opened up the door and brought an animal in. We had to tell her what it was when the room was dark. I knew it was a dog, 'cause cats can't bark. Seeing with my ears, seeing with my nose, seeing with my fingers, seeing with my toes. There's magic in the morning and a big surprise. All the things I can see without my eyes.
Hi everyone, it's me, Pat. I hope you liked that song I played at the beginning. I thought it was a really fun song and a really nice way to summarize or wrap up all of the great experiences we've had this summer using our senses to get to know God. This is my last video in our summer series on getting to know God through your senses. And I want to thank you for coming along with me as I explored Vancouver Island and explored each one of my senses and trying to use them individually and together to really get to know God. Some words that inspired me this summer were written by a man named Ignatius Loyola, and he lived in Spain in the 16th century. And Ignatius teaches us that God is everywhere and in everything. And he said, our senses allow God's love to enter our lives and be known to us. Isn't that beautiful? And isn't it perfect? That is exactly what we were doing this summer. I have a couple more journeys that I took this past week that I want to share with you. I hope you enjoy them.
Listen closely. I bet you can tell what I'm close to. Let's keep going. You'll find out. Listen closely. I haven't seen these before, so I'm excited. Oh my goodness. Check this out. Emberton River Falls. Now there's a feast for your ears and your eyes. Take it over to the other side, because after it falls, beautiful. We'll take a closer look. boring, look what I found. Do you remember way earlier this year, we talked about Inukshuk, symbols that point directions, or symbols of welcome, or symbols of a place to stay. He brought them up here where all of these rocks are, and there are Inukshuks, all shapes and sizes. Look at this whole log of them. I do need to pet the lichen. Oops.
Well, it's a mixture of mica and moss.
Oh, the Spanish moss growing on these trees. You see that? How thick it is. Whole tree covered in it.
Long strings of it.
It's cool now. I wouldn't want to be here at nighttime. I'd be scared. You see this one, where is it? Right through there. Look how thick that is. I love the waves in it. And then this one has the different bark. It's in strips, that's how you know it's a cedar tree.
First Nations used to peel those strips off and pound them and leave blankets and hats.
Cool. There's an arbutus tree. Might have to go run my finger. No, I can't get down there. Okay, good. You know how I love that noise. Check out these trees. This is a plant called horsetail nature's scrub brush, because it has silica in it. And if you could feel it, you could use it to scrub something. Cool. And there's the moon. It occurred to me today that we have not done any filming of our nighttime in Victoria and explored our senses at nighttime, where maybe we won't be able to see as well. We need to pay a bit more attention to our other senses. So as we wait for the sun to go completely down, there's the moon we're waiting for. It's here. Look at this. Maybe 15 minutes later. I think that's Venus. Look how dark it's getting. We are so lucky to live here. We just have to remember to use our senses to explore God's creation. So here I am at Sachs Point, and yes, it's nighttime. It looks like I'm covering the screen, but it's nighttime. There's nothing to see, so we just have to listen. Feel the wind. Can you hear the water? I'll go back to where the moon is shining on the water. It's beautiful.
That water at Englishman River Falls was so loud, it was hard to hear me on the video, so I apologize for that. And Sax Point Park was a little bit too dark for me, but it was fun. I'm going to end this video with a song called All Things Bright and Beautiful, because it reminds me of more of the words of Ignatius of Loyola, because he reminds us, as did all of our journeys and our experiences this summer, that we can and should find God in all things if you have your senses open to it.